this is where everything just started going. I don't want to say south because it didn't go south, but everything just started feeling real, like real. What's up, y'all? It's Jess. So today, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start, okay? Because I'm moving. I live in Houston and we're in the process of moving somewhere else. And let me tell you, it's been a mess because first of all, we don't even have another spot where we're moving. So originally we were supposed to move back to Arkansas temporarily because there's a, a job situation that might work out for me, X, Y, and Z, right? But that's still kind of in the air. So we was like, well, we don't know, and da-da-da-da. And my boyfriend's job situation, he was like, well, I'm flexible, I can go. But now he kind of had an offer that he couldn't refuse in a sense. So now we are staying in Houston. We are looking for a place. We're technically supposed to leave on the 17th, but kind of more so like the 14th we were looking to leave. And today is like the 9th and we still haven't found a place. We haven't thoroughly gone in on a place, so it's still in the air. It's not set in stone yet, so but we found a place we like, so I'm hoping we fill out the application today and go from there. So I'm packing today. But a lot has transpired since the last time I talked to you all. Trust me, I've been wanting to talk more, but I just get so busy, like with school and everything like that. Sorry, oh yeah, I love you too. Mascara right there or something. Those eye drops. I'm gonna talk to you guys about that too. But yeah, with school and everything and work, I sometimes feel like I'm just on go all the time, like nonstop. Get up, get going, like, oh my goodness. But I don't know, I can handle it. But anyways, so I'm getting ready to set up this box. And I guess I'll talk to you guys about one of the things that I had done recently, which was LASIK. I can finally see without glasses. And I'm happy as hell about it because, y'all, those glasses weren't it. Like, I hated wearing glasses with a passion. And my eyes could no longer take contacts. But I'll get into that as I start packing, I suppose. So, one sec. So, what's up, y'all? I'm back. Yes, I'm on the kitchen floor, but you know what? It is what it is because I gotta do these. I gotta pack these pots and pans now. Their turn is up, okay? So I'm putting this box and stuff together, and sorry it's a little funky. I tried to like straighten it as much as I could, but I'm kind of at the mercy of my phone. And honestly, guys, I don't know. But anywho, so I said I was gonna share my Lasik experience. It was a great experience. So let me go back into kind of just the step-by-step thing in it. I was considering LASIK. I went for a consultation. All the consultations are free. I went to LASIK Plus, and it was Dr. January. He's done over 100,000 procedures, and they've been pretty much successful. So I was very comfortable in his hands because he has a lot of experience and stuff. So I was like, yeah, I'm okay. So, and he was actually recommended. So actually I went to a couple consultations, but he was actually recommended through one of my boyfriend's friends because his older sister had it done. And she so I was like, okay, cool, So I went there, went through the consultation. It was cool. I liked their vibe and everything. Let's see. One thing that I was concerned with, so let me go back even further. Why I had to get it done. So back in November, anytime I wear contacts, my eyes started getting bloodshot red and dry. I don't know what that was about. It was weird. It came on very suddenly. And I was like, oh no. And I was thinking maybe it was just those contacts. So I changed them. Nope, still bloodshot red. So then ended up, you know, I just ended up not wearing them as much because I didn't want to deal with those side, like my eye used to be like bloodshot red, like it was so ridiculous, you know, and I didn't really want to deal with those side effects or anything anymore. So I ended up stopped wearing them, and I wore them like on a as needed basis. Like if I'm going out somewhere, I'm not gonna wear no glasses, like you know what I'm saying? But you know, so that's kind of what prompted my decision to go forward with it. And it really wasn't that they had a special going on, which I think everybody has a special going on always. So the special that they had going on was like $1,000 off total, and it ended up being $3,800, and I paid $2,000 up front, and then I financed the rest, which was $3,880, and so I financed $1,880, and I ended up paying. So I got it done mid-February, and then I ended up paying that off beginning of March. So it's all paid off. The good thing about that they had going on, for those of you who probably don't have the money like going forward, like, or you know, they did have care credit, that it's a credit card for, I guess, these types of procedures, and there was no interest on it for like a first year, but you have to get it paid off the first year, otherwise the interest goes back to the day you had the procedure. So it's like deferred interest. Be very careful with that. And you know, this was my first time ever even opening some sort of credit card or anything like that, and I was very hesitant on even doing that. I wasn't gonna do it. But then I was like, let me just go ahead and get this procedure done because I want it out the way, and I know I'm gonna pay it off, so I'm just gonna do it. But yeah, it was but yeah, if you guys do end up going that route, please pay it off before the interest starts, because that interest rate was like 26%, and I was like, I think not. Not me. I'm not gonna pay all that. But so yeah, do that, y'all. Please do that, because I don't want y'all getting caught up in none of that. So, I'm getting a little confused now with this box. Okay, got it now. Whew. Okay, so next thing. So that was like the payment of the procedure and the background as to why I got the procedure. Yeah, and it went pretty good. I asked them a whole lot of questions about just specifically around dry eye. So I just had to go ahead, and they did an extra test for me to make sure that my eyes weren't dry, because of those issues I was having with the contacts. I really wanted to make sure I wasn't finna come up with, you know, super bad issues afterwards, you know. So let's see. Yeah, I ain't trying to pack. just to unpack right back. Like, we're thinking about moving somewhere like right up the street, literally right up the street. So yeah, but anyway, so the date of the procedure, I actually have a clip that I'll insert, because I was very like before, like even at the day of, like in between that space where I already confirmed it, I already put my 2,000 down, and I'm just getting ready for the day, because I think that was like a week. I'm over here Googling things I really shouldn't have been Googling. I'm looking at stuff like, thinking like, dang, people that had this reaction, yada, yada, yada. Like, oh no. So, you know, and then out of nowhere, I just kind of, I don't know, like sometimes I just feel like God kind of overcomes me and it's like, just relax. Like, it's fine. It's going to be okay. Like, that isn't the first time I've had that feeling. I had that feeling with some other stuff before, but that feeling came, you know, and I was just relaxed. I was fine with it. I was like, all right, it's gonna be fine. I literally had nothing but positive thoughts and energy on it. Like, I was like, it'll be fine. And so, yeah, the day of the actual surgery, so I was a little nervous, I ain't gonna lie, you know. I was a little nervous. I was excited, but I was nervous. And I'm gonna insert a clip of like just kind of me talking and how I was thinking and feeling at that time. What's up, y'all? I'm getting ready to head to the Lasik. I am feeling a little nervous, but I'm also feeling really ready. My boyfriend's taking me. already had to sign off. Unfortunately, I went down a rabbit hole of looking at all this stuff that I shouldn't have looked at. But you know, I prayed on it. So hopefully everything just goes well. I have a successful surgery and a very successful recovery. And that is what I'm looking forward to. And then I go in the surgery place, and at this time, like, there were some other people going in for the surgery. Like, so they was like, yeah, we'll be with you in a minute. I think my appointment was like at 3, and then they said to be planned in for me for 2 hours. But I don't know why, like, it really didn't take that long at all. So anyways, I go back to the room. I meet with the lady, like one of the doctors, the eye doctor. She wasn't the surgeon, but she was one of the eye doctors, and she was just talking me through, like, they gave me a, what do you call, a Xanax, because I needed it. I was like, I was thinking, I gotta have it now. Like, you know, y'all finna do something, my eyes finna be open. Like, I gotta have that right then and there. So they gave like 2 pills of Xanax. One you get right before the procedure, and then the other you take after the procedure when you get home, and that'll help you go to sleep, because they want you to sleep for like 4 hours afterwards. So I get there, get in the bag, they like do the things in my eyes. They're walking me through like the aftercare, like, this is what you need to know, like X, Y, and Z, like, and when you get home, da, da, da. And I'll talk to you guys about that too. So anyways, she puts these numbing drops in my eye. So they just put something in my eyes. It burns a little bit. It really burns a little bit, but I'm nervous, but I think it's gonna be great. I'm getting ready to see the surgeon next, so I'll keep you guys updated. So maybe I probably won't see you until after it's done, because obviously I don't think it's appropriate to be recording it while it's being done. So okay guys, I'll see you in a minute. Guys, and then, you know, wait, and then I go to another room where they're prepping me at, right? So it's like a prep for, like, I don't know, like, they just have me sitting there, and I actually got to meet the surgeon, Dr. January, and we talked, and we're just, he came in, it was so weird. He just comes in like, I think this is his spiel, right? Because, you know, I don't know, he comes in like, yeah, like, don't you hate when people just end up calling you out of nowhere and da-da-da-da, like, and I'm just like, the only thing, I'm just like, okay. But anyways, I don't want to say complaint, but I guess thing is, like, he was doing so much talking, like, I couldn't really get any, like, last minute concerns I had out or anything like that. Like, he was doing so much talking, like, I don't know if he did it to the point where he didn't really want to hear what I had to ask, because it was like, yeah, and da-da-da-da. So, all right, you know, if you got any questions, let me know, but we're gonna start the procedure. So it was like, kind of closed the door to any of that. But I guess once you've done it so much, I don't know, maybe you hear it so much. I mean, he did a fine job just explaining and stuff, but yeah. So anyway, we end up going to the room. Like, there's 2 rooms in this first, like, where the surgery is happening. There's 2 rooms, not the pre-op. So get in the surgery, one of the surgery rooms, and this is where it got a little, so we get in there, I'm laying down, and I guess this is where they cut the flap, because really what they're doing, like for LASIK, they cut a flap on your eye, and then they open the flap, and then that's kind of where the laser hits and resurfaces the cornea or something like that. I think that's how that goes. So we get in the room, and this was the hardest part for me. Once they put those things on your eye, yo, I was like, ooh, like, it felt some pressure. You couldn't feel any pain or anything, but you definitely felt pressure. And that lasted for about maybe 15 seconds for each eye. Like, it was over with. This eye was like, this was the hardest eye because it was the first one. So, like, once I kind of got used to like, I realized what was happening here, I was okay with it here. But at first I was like, oh God, like, you know, like that. And then they ended up like, immediately we stood up, and then they walked me to the next room. I laid down, and then that's where the laser actually came in. And the laser part really was no issue. Like, the laser was like the easiest piece, and it was like probably like 10 seconds too. It wasn't long at all, 10 seconds each eye. The procedure itself is it's less than a minute to get done. So that ain't long at all. Once I get up off the laser chair, he immediately sits me down to check my eyes, and he said, "Oh, you're good to go, da da da." And then they let you go. You got your aftercare, everything, and you go home. So I go downstairs, because you can't, due to COVID, can't have anybody up. I go downstairs, I end up getting in the car, and this is where everything just started going. I don't want to say south, because it didn't go south, but everything just started feeling real, because they tell you ahead of time, like after the surgery, you might have light sensitivity, your eyes will be like burning, tears, all that type of stuff. And yeah, I definitely felt that. Like as soon as I got in the car, boy, my eyes I had to just keep my eyes closed just to like bear with whatever it was, all those feelings that I was having. I was teary-eyed, I was light sensitive, and it was burning. Like it was burning, and like I literally couldn't even open my eyes, because every time I opened my eyes, like if I tried to look or anything like that, like it hurt, right? What's up, y'all? I just finished the surgery. I'm on my way home. It's hella burning and stinging right now, but so far so good. I mean, I can see, so that's a good thing, because I could not see before without my glasses. But I just I'm like really teary-eyed right now. I'm very sensitive to light, so I just want to get home and lay down. Anyways, y'all, see y'all in a minute. But I could see. My vision hadn't all the way corrected at that point, but I could definitely see. And so on the ride home, there was probably like a 30-40 minute ride home. My boyfriend stopped to get me some food so I could eat. I really didn't even care to eat, to be honest. I was like, let me go home and go to sleep, because I can't deal with this. But he stopped, and then we came home. And they also give you like these special sunglasses, because they don't want you, the UV rays from the sun really affects your eyes, all this. So they want to keep it protected. I had those on too. But yeah, we get home. I'm sitting there. At this time, I popped the other Xanax to go to sleep, because I was like, I couldn't deal with whatever it was I was feeling. They ask you to sleep with glasses on, like some sort of sunglasses, just to protect you from rubbing your eyes. I slept in those. I got up 4 hours later, and it was fine. Like when I got up 4 hours later, I could see like all that burning, like teary, all that was gone. What's up, y'all? So I actually went through with the surgery. Like he has a speech that he says to everybody, and then he kind of just went ahead and started he just did his speech and then walked out. So he didn't really ask, are there any questions or anything. He just kind of came in, said his speech that I'm sure he says to everybody, and then walked out. But it was still cool. I mean, it felt like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, just on the human side of it, it felt like you're in like some sort of like how you say, machine, like, okay, here you go here, there you go there. It was just very quick, and then you left. Like, it was very weird. That part I thought was really weird. Like, they do your things, and then they're like, okay, you can leave. Like, so that was weird, but whatever. But other than that, though, when he actually did the thing itself, he put something on my eye, I guess, to keep it open. That was the hardest part, yo. Like, that felt so weird. It was so much pressure on the eye. So that was the only thing that was very, very weird to me. And that was the hardest part, because once he actually did the laser portion of it, it was quick. Like, literally, there was no pain. It was quick, and I was out. The only thing was the first part when they did the thing on the eye to ask. That might be to create the flap or something like that. I didn't like that at all. But every 15 minutes, I have to put in lubricating drops for the first day. That's the most annoying thing. But it's okay, it's getting done, so I'm not gonna, trip too hard on it, but that does kind of suck. But otherwise, it's cool, and I'm just taking it easy. Right now, it still feels like there's something in my eye. It's not annoying or bothering me. That's just what it feels like. But yeah, y'all, your girl got LASIK. She can see. bye-bye contacts and glasses. Right, and then I could see. But the thing was, I had to put some like teardrops in my eyes like every 15 minutes. So it really was kind of a burden to be up anyway. Like, it was like, why am I up? Like, I can't do this every 15 minutes. This is annoying me at this point. And my boyfriend was actually, he was putting in the teardrops for me because I couldn't do it for whatever reason. I just didn't feel like I was capable of doing it. Like, so yeah, so he was getting annoyed with having to do that too. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go back to sleep. So I ended up going back to sleep with my glasses on, because the first 24 hours you have to wear the glasses the whole time, even in the house. Like, you can't take them off. And then after the 24 hours, you don't have to do that. But I still, like, when I went to sleep the following couple of days, I still wore the glasses just to protect, because it's so sensitive, right? So yeah, it's so sensitive. And then another thing you have to do is, following that care, every hour you put in teardrops. I had antibiotics that I had to put in 4 times a day in my eye, and yeah, that was it. That was for a week. And then the teardrops are like, I'm still doing that, supposed to be doing that every hour. So yeah, that's so far, it's been great. I have no complaints. Like, I can see, thank God. Like, I ain't have no, adverse effects. So I'm very thankful. I ain't gotta wear them glasses or them contacts. So the girl is here. But what is I feel like there was something else I was gonna say to you guys, but I've forgotten because I started talking so much. But yeah, overall, oh, I did have to go back the next day to the clinic just so they can check your eyes out, make sure everything's healing fine. And they did that, and it was fine. Like, I haven't seen them since. Like, I don't have any complaints on it. I very much enjoy my LASIK, and I'm very happy I got it, because y'all, I couldn't take not, I guess I should switch this now. I couldn't take like not, I really hated wearing glasses already, and so I hated wearing glasses already, and so like not being able to wear contacts, I was like, oh no, something got to get done, like, because I refuse. But it was a really good experience. I'm really happy I did it. Paid off now, so I ain't got to worry about that. It's paid off. Your girl is in action, okay? But yeah, that kind of wraps up my LASIK experience. I can't think of like any other things. I did feel like the first couple days when I did wake up, my eye was sort of dry. Like, waking up, my eye was extremely dry waking up. And then also this eye, so I told you this was the problem eye. This eye specifically was, it felt like there was something in it sometimes. Like, the first few days especially, like, it always felt like there was something in it, but it's resolved itself. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, that's my LASIK experience. I hope you guys, if you're interested in it, you should definitely go forward for it, because I mean, it's life-changing, right? You don't have to worry, especially like if you don't like wearing glasses, like, you don't have to wear them anymore, right? So yeah, so that's my experience, guys. I hope it helps you if you're interested. And then maybe you have some more questions that maybe I didn't answer because this was very unstructured and I just kind of jumped into it. Let me know. But that's just sort of my experience of LASIK so far. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.